The auctions have ended. Now let's see what we got. What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Haywood here for Bacon Ice Cream Productions and Team RTFC, welcoming you to yet another episode of Good Times with Retro Rich. Yeah, that's right. We have done an interesting thing over the last year. There is a Facebook group called Retro Game Bin Auctions. I'm going to go ahead and present this on the screen real quick. And so what this place is basically it's just a simple Facebook page, and you can go there, and then every day there's an actual auction that happens. There's up to 30 different things that you could bid on, and there's a picture of it, and lots of different people run different auctions. But on Thursdays, this guy Michael runs Michael's Slasher Thursdays. He's a big fan of the classic 80s slashers or whatever. Sometimes he has, like, in his profile picture, it's like a picture of Jason or whatever. It's kind of cool. So anyway, on Thursdays, this guy runs auctions every Thursday, and he's got a mix of cool things. So a lot of people that do the auctions also do mixes, but it's like all Nintendo stuff or all movie stuff or all whatever. And this guy Michael, he gets pretty much a little bit of everything. Which is pretty cool. So I actually hang out on his auctions all the time. So the way it works is you bid, and then it ends that day. And then once you win, you can either have them hold it in a box for you until you can get enough to ship in one shipment, or if it fits, it'll put you in a mailer, and then it's like $6-7 every time you win. They'll mail something out to you in Canada. So more on that later. But once you win the auction, you can actually, like I said, just have them hold it and put it in a box. And then when you get enough to fill the box, they'll send it to you. Well, it just so happens that for me, how long did it take to fill a box? It took 1 calendar year to actually fill a box. So I just had the box sent to me, and not only was it 1 box, but there's actually 2 boxes taped together, filled worth of stuff. So the interesting thing about this is some of these auctions I absolutely remember. So I know what I'm getting, and I know what's going to be in the box. And some of them were so long ago, I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea what I bid on, and I have absolutely no idea what is in these boxes. So it's a cool unboxing, because not only will you guys be surprised, but I will be too, because I had, like I said, I have no idea what's in it. But I will say this: the auctioneers, they're awesome. They're really cool people. They'll talk to you. They explain to me that because I live in the United States and they're up in Canada, there's so things differently, and like how you do payments and like all that kind of stuff. You have to pay a little extra for them to ship from Canada to you, obviously, because this is not, these are like private, like transactions between like not necessarily businesses, but just random people, right? So when you go to the post, sometimes it's really expensive to send across the border or whatever. So, and you got to pay export fees, I think, sometimes, and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, if you're interested, there'll be a link down below in the description to check it out. I highly encourage that you guys do so. There are rules, so you got to make sure that you're like following all the rules in the Facebook group and make sure that everything's all cool. So if you win, you got to pay that day, that kind of thing, whatever. Just like like on eBay, right? You got to make sure that you're following all the rules, and if you do, like I said, everyone's cool. The people that bid are cool. Friend of the channel and GTC member, Papa Pete, is a member of this group. He actually kind of turned me on to that and said, hey, you know what? You might want to check out some stuff, because every once in a while they'll have Master System stuff. And he knew that I collected Master System. So, and it's true. In fact, right now, I think there's not only 1, but maybe 2 Master System games inside of the auctions on Thursdays. And you don't really see that a lot anywhere else except for Michael's Thursday auction. So that's why I hang out a lot, because, I collect the Master Systems. So anyway, let's go on to the open zone and rip open this box and find out what we got, shall we? And I don't know, maybe I'll try to remember like what I bid on it or whatever. I don't know. It's just going to be fun. So let's go. All right. So here we are in the open zone, and we got the double box. It's so big, it won't even fit in frame. Just barely fits in frame. So we're going to move it out here, and we'll start with the cardboard box, and then we'll go to the T-Fall George Foreman box and see what's going on. It is pretty cool. It's like, it looks like it's really good packaging, like doing a really good job taking care of all the stuff, sending it away. I will say this though, I am very shocked that United States Postal Service, once receiving it here in the States, actually get delivered like this. Because if you were to take this to a post office looking like this, the postmaster usually will go, no, you can't do that. So it's kind of funny. So anyway, let's see. Let's get this one open. We'll rip in here. The only thing I absolutely know that I purchased that is in here is I bought some controllers for the Atari and won an auction there. So that could be kind of cool. So we've got the box open. Oh, I see Master System Glory just staring me in the face right now. So that's going to be pretty cool. So let's move it all over and see what we got. Item number 1 is Penguin Land for the Sega Master System. I don't think this is... Oh, it is. Complete in box Penguin Land. Got the manual. This is a game that I don't believe was on my list, nor is something that is a restoration candidate. So that's very cool. Very cool there. A little Penguin Land action. I cannot wait to play this one. You better believe that all these things are going to be fun for 5 for sure. So we've got Quartet. I can remember this one. This one was one of those ones where there was kind of a little bit of a fight in the auction. Some people were like really, really amped about this one. And I just was like, oh, I don't remember seeing this one, and I don't think I have it. It's not complete. But you know, cart looks great. And as we know, you know, even if the cart doesn't look great, we can get in there and make it look awesome. So, all right, we've got. Oh, I don't remember I got this, but I have it. It's Ghostbusters for the Sega Master System. That's a huge one. It's complete too. I had this one. This was one of the ones that my buddy had growing up. This was part of the trade. I had that, Monopoly, Phantasy Star, and a couple other games, Ghouls and Ghosts, and a couple other games. Man, this is awesome to have back. I can't believe I won this one. That was awesome. I thought I lost this one. Huh. Very, very cool. And the cart, let's see. Let's check on the cart here. Oh, man, I am super jazzed now. Right, cart looks pretty cool. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, the pens look great. All right. And we got another one in here. Oh, wow. It's Ghost House, the Sega card. Wow. I thought I lost this one, too. All right. I mean, like, clearly it's in here. So that's pretty cool. So Ghost House, the Sega card. Complete. I like these little things because, you know, it's one of those weird things where, like, the Sega Master System, like, not only did you have cartridges, but, like, these, like, credit card looking things. And there's a whole game on it. And this is back in, like, you know, the late 80s, early 90s, where, like, you know, you're like, what kind of futuristic nonsense is this? You plug this in and it's a game? Like, it's pretty wild. So, very cool. Very cool to have. Neat auction. And I have the F-16 Fighting Falcon. And it's cool to have the manual on this one, too. So, very neat. And cannot wait to fun revive this one. Very, very cool. I'll make sure it gets in here so I don't clip the card. All right. There we go. So already you can see, like, there's some really quality stuff you can get from these auctions. And I will tell you this, I didn't pay a ton for these games. These were all, like, you know, well within value, or sometimes maybe just under value, which is awesome. So you got to check that stuff out. All right, We have random stuff. We've got a plastic NES cartridge holder. So if you have a random NES game that you want to throw in there, like Dragon Master, for example. Yeah, it's like one of those old school, this was on a shelf at like a Blockbuster or whatever, kind of things. And, you know, it's like a little bit of a dust cover kind of thing. So it's pretty, I think I got that for like $1. Nobody else wanted to bid on it. All right, we're still not done with this box. Oh, and we found the controllers. Oh, yeah, I can't remember. I remember I got this one, but we got the Sega control stick for the Master System. This one is really, really cool. So if you were like like rather like moving around, if you'd rather move with the right than the left, you know, so like usually the D-pad's on the left, you can play on here. Action is good. The stick is actually really nice. So cannot wait to see if this one is good to go and working on the Retron. We will most certainly be doing that. So we'll put that over there. And then we've got another controller in here. And this is the Big Shot joystick for the 2600. This one's really cool. Really cool looking. Nice. Decent joystick. I think this one was, I don't think really anyone really bid on this one. This one went for, I don't know, 10, 15 bucks or something like that. But this one here, I don't think anyone bid on it at all. And I think I picked it up for like $2. It's crazy. So, but it's got a really, really long cable too. So I'm going to try this out on the 2600 Plus and the Retron 77. So, you know, if you guys want to see if it works or whatever, just keep an eye out for those bids. And I think that is it for box one. So then we're going to go into box 2. Rip this bad boy open. All right, there's box 2 coming into frame. And like I said, it's just, you know, like you win an auction here, you're an auction there. You know, $10, $20 here, whatever. They hold them for you. They put everything in a box at the end and ship it to you. That's pretty cool. And also, like I was saying, I mean, how cool is it to sometimes not even remember, like, oh yeah, I won that auction. That's awesome. And it's kind of neat because then you're like, oh, you surprise yourself with some of the things that you even found. I should put up like a spreadsheet or a list or whatever for this coming year to track all my wins. That way, at least I'll know. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about this one. All right. Wow, this thing's huge. All right. So in this box, there's more of the plastic holders for NES cards. One clear and a couple of the orange ones. Because I do have some pretty decent NES games that I don't have any covers for. So, like I said, like I got them all for, you know, like less than, I don't know, like less than $5 or whatever. And then check this out. This gigantic Skylanders Giants holder that you can put a whole bunch of stuff in. Now I have a whole mess of Skylanders at the house. They used to all be in board and box, but you know, things happen. But I wound up putting them all and cleaning them all up during the video in which we did the what was it? Was it the Master System? Yeah, it was like the 6x6 Master System in the dishwasher episode of Retro Richard's Restorations. Man, this thing is cool. It's very, very cool. So let me open this. And there's stuff in here from other auctions that we won. So I'm going to go through those. And let me go over here. Pull out the first one, which is Skyjinx for the 2600. It is a Activision game, and one of the only Activision games that I don't think I ever owned. And no, I didn't have in the bins for restoration. So, I saw it. It went for a good price. I picked it up. So not bad, and definitely will be fun for 5. Then we go over here. We got some cool stuff in here, and then I'll show you the slots and everything in here, which is kind of neat. It's also really packed kind of well. All right, we've got a Game Shark for the PS1. Now, some people know that not only is this cool, just kind of is a kind of a neat looking, it's a neat little thing to have, but if you have an original PlayStation, which I do, and you hook this thing back in the back of this thing, you can actually do cool things like you can do like the disc swap trick to like load like PAL games and like that kind of stuff on your hardware. But it's also one of where it's like this is one of the last generations. PS2 I think was the last, but this is one of the last generations where you had like these little augmented devices where you hook it up so you can like cheat in your games or whatever. And I thought that was really cool. I had one back in the day, and it's good to have it again. All right, now we've got some NES games. We've got Acclaim Star Voyager, which is kind of cool. Now I want to start stacking these up over here. This is a game that I don't think I ever played, and then I saw it and I was like, you know what? I don't really collect NES, but when it goes down like a really, really, really cheap price, I'll jump in. We've got Jeopardy 25th Anniversary Edition. And then all these cartridges look really good. We've got MTV Remote Control. Really kind of like random games, which I also thought was pretty cool. We've got one that I just saw and just grabbed because Karate Champ by Data East. I have this on the Data East collection for the Evercade, but you know what? It's kind of cool to actually have the cart too. And who knows? Maybe I'll start collecting some regular NES carts, card only, that kind of thing. We got WWF WrestleMania Challenge, which was also kind of cool. And we've got that's right. I'm going to do that one last. We've got WWF WrestleMania, also very cool. A little damaged on the thing there, but yeah, whatever. It's all good. And then we have a game that I really, really badly wanted to play again, and then didn't really know if someone was going to really bid it up, but they didn't. Star Tropics for the NES, a classic kind of like RPG, action RPG kind of thing. Love this game. It's super cool, and definitely, once again, will be fun for Vive. That wasn't all. There was also some other cool things that wound up finding their way there. I got a buddy that's kind of into these things. So I found some pop guys, and I have no idea who they are, but there's this guy who's pretty cool. He's got like a top hat, like a flame thing. I thought it was pretty neat.
It's One Piece.
Now it's from One Piece?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So there's a little guy. So we have them running around the office. GTC members know that there's pops running around the office. So I figured, you know what? What if more of them just started appearing? Like this guy here. I'm pretty sure this is Goku, right?
Yeah.
With the silver hair.
Ultra Instinct.
Ah, Ultra Instinct Goku. Gunzy 20 in the backgrounds. Just saying hi.
Got my anime.
So here we'll put this over here, and we'll put this like this. There we go. I think that's actually a pretty good shot for maybe the whatchamacallit, the thumbnail. And then if you look inside here, like this thing, you can put like all sorts of Skylanders in here, and then they had dividers in here too. Not hit the camera. See, there's like plastic dividers in there, where you can actually just make sure each of them have room or whatever. So I'm actually going to bring that to the house and put those Skylanders in all of the thing, and we have a big giant thing. If not even two, it's just a giant it's just a big old giant box that you can put just regular action figures and stuff in. So give it to the kids and then have them do stuff up. So there you have it, folks. What a haul this is. You got Master System games, you got NES games, you got NES holders, You get control sticks for 2600, a 2600 game. The control stick for Sega Master System. Got some pops thrown in there. Game Shark, all sorts of fun stuff. Good times. So let's go to the wrap up and talk a little bit more about this. All right, there we are. Look at all this stuff. What a haul. And like I said, each one of these auctions, I don't think I went above $20 US on any one of the auctions. Now that doesn't mean like, like something like Star Tropics that I go to like 20 US on that. I maybe it's possible. But some of these were like bundles. They were like 2-3 games a piece. This thing was like a couple dollars or whatever. So it's really neat. It's really neat to check out, and you can find some really cool deals. So like I said, if you're interested in that kind of thing, link below in the description. Check it out. It's called Retro Game Bin Auctions. It's a private group, so you got to like apply and get let in and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know if there's additional rules on that, or if there's anything else, or if like they're like they only allow certain people in, or like a certain amount of people. Like I said, I don't know the answer to that. However, you just never know. But if you can get in, 100%, go on in, check it out, take a look. I think it's really, really awesome. And like I said, you can find some great deals. So anyway, that is it for this video here on Bacon Ice Cream Productions. So we got to do one thing and one thing only. You know what it is. It is thank every single member of the Good Times Club. So let's do that right now. Let's thank the EverCanadian, Crimson Cross, George Games, Chris Westerman, Phantom Fiction, Skeletrex, Lloyd R. Jim, Papa Pete, the Intellivision Gamer, Ken LaCure, Mr. Shure, John Willig, and Gunsy20.
You're welcome.
He's over there. Thank you guys all so much for being members of the Good Times Club, for supporting the channel, and for just being like just awesome folk. If you're not even a Good Times Club member, thank you for just being here and clicking on this video and watching it to the end and leaving likes or dislikes or whatever, comments, hit the sub, hit the join, whatever you guys want to do. Hit anything. It's awesome. We all love it all here. And then of course, please comment down there, get a conversation going. How was the haul? Rate my haul. Say, hey, that was great. That was really good for a whole year. Have any questions about the group or whatever, let those down below too. And you know what? We're probably going to do this every year. So, like every year when I get my box, we'll do a box opening. We'll see what we got. And then of course we got to fund revive all this stuff. We got to fund revive so many things. In fact, that it's actually just getting kind of ridiculous. So I just better get on to playing and get the stuff done. Right. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed again. Thanks again so much for watching. And until next time, we will catch you next time for some good times. I'm Rich, and we will see you later. Take it easy, guys. And yeah, I got to go find out where I'm putting this all. See ya.
RTSC.baconicecream.com